Hello and welcome to a show that's written, directed, produced and hosted by me, Dr. Lyle Fairley, yet titled The Science of Harrow. Baffling. On this episode, fingerprinting. Recent technological advances have revealed exactly how much identifying information is available literally at our fingertips. Every human being possesses a unique and permanent set of fingerprints, patterns of loops, arches and whorls in the skin, known as friction ridge patterns. Although fingerprints have been subject to forensic analysis since the Qin dynasty of ancient China, it wasn't until the 1880s that scientists formalized an approach to fingerprinting in criminal cases. More than a century later, it is still one of our most powerful crime-solving tools. Oh, sorry, hold on. I am sorry, I must have got my slides mixed up. That's better. At a crime scene, both visible or patent and invisible latent fingerprints need to be collected and developed. Let's say, hypothetically, that pilfering my snacks was a criminal offense. Police could take prints from the crime scene and cross-reference them against their database. I, however, don't need a database to know who had their grubby little paws on my eel cakes. I would recognize that ridge pattern anywhere. Well, joke's on you, Harrow. These are 6 months past their use-by date. But fingerprints can reveal far more than just ridge pattern. They are made up of oil, sweat, and residue, anything one might have touched. And as that paragon of the prosaic Dr. Harrow encountered...
DNA?
No, but I did ask Scientific to run swabs through the mass spectrometer.
And? Cannabinoids?
Traces in the sweat around her nose and mouth.
Traces that were left by a suspect's fingerprint. A clue they found using mass spectrometry, the future of fingerprinting. All chemical compounds are made up of ions. Each ion has its own unique fixed mass. In mass spectrometry, we take a fingerprint and we shoot it repeatedly with lasers. The ions will vaporize and move around. Measuring their speed tells us their mass, which tells us the kind of chemicals they are. In the sweat of one fingerprint, hundreds of molecules can be identified, enabling police to gain a detailed profile of a suspect. For example, peptide levels can be used to find out if the suspect is male or female. Ratios of isotopes can be used to tell us whether they're vegetarian, or if they've traveled, or have any diseases. A suspect's print might also carry traces of illicit drugs, alcohol, or medications, all of which can match the criminal to the crime. So, if you were to examine my fingerprints, you'd find a cocktail of green tea, hinoki cypress, and the sweat of a hard day's work, softened by the cool coastal breeze. As for Harrow, well, I shudder to think what his would reveal. Well, that's it from me, Dr. Lyle Fairley. I hope you've enjoyed this series and this insight into the dignified world and the noble profession of forensic pathology. Thank you all for watching. Toodaloo. Oh, God. Oh, God, it's all over me. Why didn't you tell me?
You didn't ask.